find it really hard to believe that Kathy Bates is the mother of Billy Bob Thornton. I wonder how old they are. Let's do some research. Bad Santa 2 stars Billy Bob Thornton, Kathy Bates, Tony Cox, and Christina Hendricks, and the guy from the first movie, the kid, the blonde-haired kid, Thurman Merman, is back again. Fueled by cheap whiskey, greed, and hatred, Willie teams up once again with his angry little sidekick to knock off a Chicago charity on Christmas Eve. He also teams up with his mother, played by Kathy Bates, and coming into the picture is Thurman Merman, all the way from Arizona. Now, I really like Bad Santa, but I was a little worried about Bad Santa 2. I mean, comedy sequels that take place like 10 years later are not the best. And I think Bad Santa 2 fell into that category of bad sequels that had a big gap in the middle of 13 years. I mean, Bad Santa was really great. Bad Santa 2 was just, it was okay. It wasn't a bad film, but it wasn't a film I would want to sit down and watch again or even buy per se. This movie just tried way too hard to recapture the charm from the first movie and the innocence from the first movie. And it tried really hard. It tried hard for laughs and sex jokes and drugs and alcohol and Billy Bob Thornton being a really nasty human being. It just tried its hardest to make us laugh, and none of the jokes felt funny because we've already seen Billy Bob Thornton be like this in the first movie. Even though I was excited to see Billy Bob Thornton again, I just think everybody just tried way too hard to recapture what they did in the first movie. Now let's talk about the young boy in here, Thurman Merman. I don't know his name in real life, but he did a bad job in here. He tried so hard to act like himself from the first movie that was 13 years ago. He is now 21 and he still acts innocent. He still acts clueless. And for the first movie, it was hilarious because it was a kid. Now it's just pathetic. And it just felt really, really forced that this kid is clueless and has no idea what's going on in the world. And I truly found it hard to believe that Kathy Bates was the mother of Billy Bob Thornton. They addressed the age difference in the middle of the film, but they are 8 years apart, I think. 8 years! No, it don't work like that. I think the only good people in here really were Tony Cox and Christina Hendricks. Christina Hendricks. This movie relied heavily on its sex, drugs, and alcohol to fuel this movie, and at times it did feel a bit repetitive because that's constantly what this film is doing. For 90 minutes, just straight sex, drugs, and alcohol. So, I'm going to go ahead and give Bad Santa 2 a C. It was a bit of a disappointing sequel. I kind of had hopes for it because I like Bad Santa, but I knew that it wouldn't be the best sequel ever, and it's not. But, oh, I saw a film, ready to move on with my life. So, this is Just Watch the Movies. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can also find my Facebook page and my Instagram page at the same name. The link will be down below for those. Are you kidding me? This is Just Watch Movies. These people are loud outside. I hate them. They're too loud. You can probably hear it right now. If you can't, it's a car and it's super loud. I hate them. You stay classy too.